mystic, strange.
Welcome. Aries.
Your level of physical vigor and endurance is truly astounding, and it is to a very high degree as well. You exude an incredible amount of self-assurance, bravery, and zeal in everything that you do. This is truly inspiring. In the event that you are put through a trial during this time, you will have the ability to successfully defend yourself and come out on top. This will make it possible for you to take pleasure in the results of your hard work. You have a natural sixth sense for luck, and you have a propensity to overestimate either your own capabilities or the possible outcomes of a variety of scenarios. However, you do have a sense of humor about your natural sense of luck. In the future, if you overcommit yourself to something or make too many promises, you run the risk of feeling foolish or overburdened. Be careful not to overcommit, and avoid making an excessive number of promises.
Taurus.
Your thoughts at this very moment are fantastic, dreamlike, and very far away. As a result, developing your imagination and intuition will help you in any creative or artistic work you do. This affects both your capacity for practical reasoning and your ability to concentrate on the here and now. It is advised that you delay making any particularly important decisions at this time because you are currently experiencing some cloudiness in your perception of the facts. It would be wise to state your own needs and desires right now, as well as to let others know about them. You are articulate, incisive, sharp, and clear. You are prepared to engage in mentally taxing activities and to face difficult challenges at work, and you simply cannot stand to waste time at this point.
Gemini.
It's possible that your responsibilities and work are currently taking up the majority of your focus at this time. If so, that's completely understandable. There has never been a more crucial time than the present to ensure that all business-related communications, such as telephone calls, filing, and correspondence, are kept up to date. There has also never been a time when it has been more important to ensure that these things are kept up to date. Your sole objective is to achieve the highest possible level of output while simultaneously improving the quality of your performance to the highest possible level that is achievable by a human being. Make the most of this chance to hone your writing skills and enhance your ability to comprehend what you read. Doing so will be to your advantage if you do so. It's possible that during this time you'll be able to process information more quickly and communicate your ideas and thoughts with greater clarity.
Cancer.
You make a donation or provide a service that is outside of your financial means because you are experiencing a fleeting sense of expansiveness and generosity. Avoiding impulsive behavior is also important because it often results in a decision that is both unimportant and embarrassing in the long run. Right now, you're in the mood for something to distract you, which is fine as long as it doesn't end up costing you an excessive amount of money in the long run. At this point in time, it is not advisable to make purchases on the spur of the moment in response to an emotional need. You have a propensity to spend more money than necessary on something, only to find out later that it does not fulfill your requirements. The urge to ignore limitations imposed by one's financial situation or one's diet is also quite powerful, but it only lasts for a brief period of time.
Leo.
It can be difficult to get work done or act in a professional manner when one is driven by a need to interact with other people, to maintain positive relationships, or to experience love. It is advisable to carve out time in your agenda for activities such as recreation and the maintenance of your personal relationships. Your strength and self-assurance are at an all-time high. and you are able to accomplish what you set out to do with a lot less effort than is typical for you. You find that engaging in strenuous physical activities, working or playing in a competitive environment, and successfully overcoming a challenge gives you a rush of excitement. You have the propensity to strike out on your own and to assert your own will, but not in a manner that is likely to provoke opposition from the people who are in your immediate environment.
Virgo.
When one is confident in their ability to achieve their objectives, things run more smoothly, and cooperation in the pursuit of mutual interests ensures that everyone receives their fair share of the pie. When one gives without counting the cost, instant karma is created, and this generosity is repaid many times over. Unrestrained by fear, love is its own greatest reward. The majority of the day is cloudy, but it is not particularly unpleasant. Utilize the environment, which is relatively stable but still cool and dynamic, to mend fences, strengthen old friendships, and assist those who are in need. It is probably sufficient to give only a small amount of praise. As excessive praise appears suspicious, it is prudent to err on the side of caution and assume others will do the same.
Libra.
It's possible that the story of this energy is about finding creative solutions to relationship problems so that you don't end up looking foolish. You should not be put off by thoughtless remarks because there is a lot of manipulation going on without much forethought. So don't let it bother you. However, you will be relieved to finally have a handle on where they're coming from. The challenge of meeting and overcoming the urge to get involved first and ask questions later comes from both within and without the individual. However, the reward that you should be looking for is the triumph of coming through gracefully, having honed your skills. This is the reward that you should be looking for. They are going to you for this one, but you can gloat to yourself in private.
Scorpio.
Because of your serious demeanor, you are able to devote your full mental attention to activities that require you to move slowly, be careful, and be precise in your execution. As a result, you have the ability to successfully complete the aforementioned tasks. You have the ability to focus on activities that require you to keep a steady hand and give thoughtful consideration to each individual step. The concerns of daily life take precedence. The present moment is an excellent time to get things done, such as finishing your taxes, organizing your paperwork, or learning a new skill. Avoid participating in any type of conversation that has the potential to take your attention away from the tasks that need to be completed, such as meaningless small talk. In its stead, you should focus your attention on the tasks that are currently before you.
Sagittarius.
You start to consider the people, activities, and circumstances in your life that bring you joy, and as a direct consequence of this, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for the beauty that is already present in your life. Create a love letter or a poem and send it to the person you care about as soon as you can to make the most of this wonderful opportunity to communicate your emotions to someone you care about. Through the use of this method, you will be able to convey to them how you feel to them. As your appreciation for beauty grows stronger with each passing day, you may find that you are increasingly compelled to make alterations to your environment in order to make it more agreeable and harmonious. You might feel compelled to make these changes as a result of the growing awe and wonder that you have for beautiful things.
Capricorn.
You've progressed to the point in your professional life where you have a crystal clear understanding of the goals you wish to achieve. You have the capacity to make decisions that are astute and realistic, which will enable you to progress further in your endeavors. You are going to progress further as a result of this skill of yours. In your professional life right now, you are more likely to experience minor changes than major ones. However, you can anticipate making significant strides forward by building on successes from the past. You are currently equipped with an abundance of both the physical energy and the self-confidence necessary to quickly take on brand new tasks and challenges. You start to have more faith in your abilities and less reliance on the compliments and approval of other people.
Aquarius.
Your current outlook on life is quite pessimistic and negative, which is regrettable because you have so much potential. You are able to see through the superficiality, flaws, and foolishness, as well as the impracticality of other people's plans. Additionally, it is difficult to communicate with others in modern times because people are resistant to what you say. This complicates the situation further. Your perception that other people are unreceptive increases your inhibitions, which prevents you from communicating with them. Currently, you may find yourself in conversations that are challenging, and you may get the impression that others view you negatively. Due to this, you may feel the desire to keep your thoughts to yourself.
Pisces.
Maintaining cordial relationships at work may require giving something up or adjusting your standards a little bit. Due to your increased commitment to establishing your worth in the eyes of your superiors and co-workers, you may come across as a reliable and trustworthy worker. You value financial stability and safety in your personal life, so it makes sense that you would put a lot of effort into expanding your professional or financial resources. Even if your day job has nothing to do with the arts, you can still impress people with your talent by showcasing it in your personal projects. Let's say there's tension between a longing lover and a spouse. If that's the case, you might give up on your career goals and decide to focus all your time and effort on satisfying the desires of your significant other.